Hello everybody, how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a business called The Flower Patch. Now at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from wreaths, swags, things for the home decor, things for your garden decor, sympathy tributes, weddings and much more. Right guys, thank you so much for your wonderful messages last night. I really did appreciate it, and I'm so very grateful and honoured to have your constant response to my videos. It really is very heartwarming, and I really do appreciate it. I didn't get back to you all straight away. Probably this morning I answered all the messages because I went to see my sister last night and I didn't get home till 1:15 in the morning. We was chatting and we was laughing all night and we were in hysterics. So I had a fabulous night. So thanks so much, sis, and can't wait to do it again. Right, I've had a request when I read my messages. Somebody has stated that they noticed the blue and gold lantern in the background. They would like to know if I have anything in a dusky blue but with silver. So I have, and I'm going to do things with dusky blue in and silver today, and I'm doing it on one of these wreaths. I thought, why not? Let's use a different wreath today. It's a 17-inch wreath, or 17.5, which is about 45 centimetres. And that's from, obviously, the centre right to the tip of here. It's not measured in the centre piece. So I thought, well, what can I do? What can I use? So I thought, I'm going to do a bow. I want a bow, but I want a bow from the top. And I've done one. She wanted it to watch me do one for like Christmas. So she wanted, well, I thought with her wanting the silvers and dusky blue, I'll just have bow with silver and dusky blue. So the ombre, which has got like a whitey silver colour in, which goes darker here to lighter there. I'll use that as a plain colour, and then I'll get the silver one with the mesh around the, or the webbing around the sides, which has got glitter in as well. So the back two bows in the blue and silver are 5-inch, and the next blue and silver in, you know, the third and fourth bow are 4-inch. Then I just got a little thin 1/2 inch little ribbon. I think it was 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch. And I've just placed a little loop in the centre and had tail ends hanging. I don't know if I'm going to keep them that long, but we'll see. But because I've got my hook here and it's lighter than the wreath, I don't want to leave that on show. So I thought the reason I've got the long tail ends as well, so it can come down here and sit on the wreath like so, instead of having it here or near the bottom. I'm going to place it at the top. Oh, Linda, I'm still waiting for those weaving needles to come. I've ordered some. So you might see that I've got a fluffy jumper on today. I think it may be the wrong jumper to put on, or cardigan, jacket type thing with glitter. So I may end up having to take it off because I don't want to get glitter on. So I'm just going to place this and get this in first. And I'm going to place it. Let me just take it off and do it. I think you're right, Linda. I think those needles will help. Oops, a daisy. So this is just little twigs. It's not, you know, stems off a bush or something. It's just little twigs, this wreath. So I've got to try and push it through. That's one. I can feel that through the back. Now let's try the other one. got to get this through. I should have attached it before I started. Let's go through this bit here. I'll tell you what, just so I'm not messing, I'll get my old puncher and guide me with an old way to go through. Just stick that through like that. Place that where the old puncher is. Hopefully it's going to guide me. Oh my good gracious me. Do you have this, guys? I just can't get it through. I won't let it defeat me. Tell you what, let's wrap it around here and hopefully it takes it through. Oh, it's come out. Looking forward to those needles coming now. I don't usually use these like that. Oh, yeah, it's there. So I will just pull on it to make sure it's tight. And then twist. And then just stick it back in. Fluff out that again now. Sorry about this, guys. Just very particular. it's there. I thought I'd lost one then. So, oh gosh, I think I've just taken a lot of the twigs off by forcing through it. So, we're going to do that in a moment. But first of all, let's go through what we've got. Right. Again, I may not put everything in. I've just got things out because I thought, yes, that would look nice. That would look nice. And I've just thought, yes, and that as well. So I've got out 2 stags in silver. The last 2 that I've got, I need to order some more. And I've had them a while though. I've got these. I purchased these from Lily Jade's. It's first come first served really. It depends on how much she's got in stock. I think I did order 3, but I must have just got what was left, you know, the last 2 instead. But I don't mind. I can chop these up. The fern, I can turn them over like so and make that sort of an effect. Or I can leave them as long as they are. They are quite long, so they probably get chopped up. I've got out some dusky blue and silver poinsettias. I've just got 5 out. We'll see if they go. You know, well, they will go, but we'll just see if I want them in or not, or just maybe 3, or, you know, whichever. Again, I've got out my very glittered, because it's still in the bag, fern, well, cypress leaves as well. I've got other bags of these, so this is the bag that I've been using, and a bit bent in the bag. It's probably because I've pushed them in my bucket, but they are the cypress leaves, which are quite thick and heavily glittered, so I may want to consider putting those in. Now I've placed in just a few oddments of this cypress leaf, or the cypress leaf, or tree leaf, whichever it's called, of these, what I used from another project, and I thought I may place these in and just use these and get them out of the way. But at the same time, I've also brought out these lovely, aren't they beautiful? But they've got, yeah, they've got glitter on as well as sequins, if you can see, if the light catches it. And I thought, you know, as well, we'll use those, or maybe chop at them, or we'll probably more than likely put those in. And again, they're from Lily Jade. Karen Slater, if you're watching, you'll know, you've seen it, because one of my subscribers, dear Karen, she now goes on to Lily Jade's. So I've seen her name when I'm shopping on there, popping up on the screen. So I've got out some icicles. I've put them all on picks, and I thought we may have these around the edge just as something different. They are very heavy, and with the wreath not being as strong as the ones I usually buy, I may not put them in because they really are weighty. I've also got out some of my pine needles with the snow on. I thought I could put on, these are heavily snow, and you can see just by shaking it, the snow's gathering at the bottom, so I have to keep things like this in bags, guys. Same with the glitter. Now I've also in blue, dusky blue. I can't think, is this elm, guys? I can't remember if it is elm, but I've got this out. I've got several of these, and I thought, why not? It's dusky blue. Let's get these in for our foliage. And at the same time, I spotted, these are the last 2 stems that I spotted of this eucalyptus with a bit of white on. And I thought, I know it's slightly darker with a navy blue in it as well, but that may add as a contrast from the dusky blue as I placed it there and had a look. So with the silver as well, by just placing in silver, it does bounce off of that also. So I may use these last two stems up. And I found some more of this again in one of the buckets. I don't know what it's called. It looks a bit like heather or a stilby, but heather and a stilby are not this long. You don't get them like that. It's just small. The heather and the stilby are just at the top. So I don't know if it's a wheat effect or what, but I thought dusky blue, we'll get those in. Now I have got some green with dusky blue sprayed over the green, some baby, we call it baby blue eucalyptus, which is a tiny one, but I've got these as well, and they've got, you'll be able to see the blue, dusky blue in them. I've ordered more dusky blue stuff. I'm just waiting for them to arrive, because a customer has asked for dusky blue. So for the green side of it, oh, and before I carry on, I got out my mimosa. I thought that would look really pretty against the dusky blue, with it being a grey and furry, different texture. So I've placed quite a few of the mimosa from the stems on single picks to use individually, and it'll go further. But I have got out my sage. I was going to get lamb's ear. I was looking through, I've got on my racking system there a lot of stuff that is in this colour in one, you know, one rack, and it's things like this, tarragon, all things that are velvety and, you know, like a very pale colour, and like lamb's ear and stuff like that. It's all in one area. So I looked at the tarragon and that, and I thought, no, we've got little things like this, you know, everything. We need a bit bigger leaf in the green, so I went for the sage in the end. So I thought as well, and if you look, that looks beautiful against, if it's the elm, against the elm. I don't know if it's the elm or the acorn, I'm not sure, guys, but that looks stunning against that. I have got out my conifer just as a darker green for everything to bounce off. Now, whether I use it or not, I don't know. I might just stick, because the lady didn't say anything about having any greenery. She didn't say she didn't want it. I think she just wanted to basically see what I could understand from the message, as long as it's got dusky blue in it, you know, so, which we've got quite a bit. And I thought, well, is this being flocked? I should have really just took one bunch out, but our twine dusty fern again, I call it fiddlehead fern, but I got this off Lily Jade's as well, and I adore this. So I thought, well, we'll use some of that for movement. And because the wreath is brown, I thought, let's just add some brown in, because I did place things together again, just to see whether a bit of brown would kick it off and enlighten the blues, and it does. So I thought, we'll just use these. I could have used the pine cones, but I adore these, so I've got lots. So I thought, let's get these in. So that's what we've got today. So let me put those flowers and them down there. Let's get the reindeers, the stags down there as well. And then put all the green foliage together. This is how I work, guys. I put all the green together. Then if I've got blues, all those colours go together. Put those down there as well. And then the silvers. And I've got the silvers and the whites together. So that is what we have for our request today. So this isn't a customer order. It is just a request. And if I don't, the lady doesn't decide that she'd like it instead, I'll just sell it. I'll just put it on my page, and and I'll put it up for sale. So that's all I do. But nobody's asked to, a customer not asked me to make it. It's just a request. Right. I think I am going to put some green in. I need that green. I don't know whether to put the conifer or just keep. She didn't say if she wanted it a crescent shape. She didn't say if she wanted a full or wreath either, or half moon. I didn't get anything like that. Let's just have a look. I'll know by placing some bigger leaves with it. Right, the conifer's out, so that can go away. So we'll place that there. Oh, and down here I have got out my pine leaves again, my pine needles, just in case. If I don't think they're needed, I'll just leave them out. I've placed them there just as a backup. So we're going to put some fiddlehead fern. I have got some oddments here. I didn't realise. So we'll keep oddments on one bunch out. And then just place the other one on the floor. I tried to keep out, or just get out what I think I'm in need of without getting the full bunch of. So let's have a look. I think, here we go. Let's take these off. I think that I want to be placing some of these around. They are quite big. I'm not sure whether to do it a 360, because a lot of my wreaths are usually crescent. I'm saying that, yeah. So I may do a full wreath today, or I may want to actually see this, because I do like the shape of this where it's wispy. So I'm going to do a crescent one. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm just going to go over my trash bin and just rub it down, just so I can give a bit of movement in the leaves. I don't want too much movement, but I don't want them flat at the same time. It's just to give that little bit of natural effect. But I am going to place one around here. Let's see, I've never used one of these guys. So just lift that up. Let me just see. Well, it's in. I just can't feel it sliding in. That's better. I may bring it up slightly. Because they are quite big, I may just place in 3. So I'll do the same with this one. Just rub my fingers down and let all the glitter fall in with all the rubbish. Just put a little bit of a bend in the stem as well. I'm going to go around there. They are pretty. I'm not sure if Lily Jade called them the tree leaf. They look a bit of like a fern as well, but I don't mind. Oh, we may get disturbed, guys, because I've got 2 deliveries coming for my husband. He's having a wood burner in another room in the house, and all the equipment and everything should be coming today, so we may get disturbed. My son's in, so let's hope he's up. And then I'm going to place one there as well. Like so. So I'm not going to use any more of those because they are big. I've got these that I may bring on the inside instead. So I'll place these back in. See, I may have one because I do want to make this quite. Let me just bend these. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to cut it to about can get my cutters in. Now I'm just going to have to pull off some of the leaves at the bottom to give me a stem. Bring my boat. And make it really, really glittery. Just cut that one. I can save those for another project, but with these I can get my scissors and cut, or my clippers, and cut the shape of a point. So I cut diagonally so it looks like another fern. I will do the same here. I may put a little bend in it as well, just so it looks a little bit rounded. Let's do that in these. Just go near the centre and just slightly bend it so it's a little bit more rounded than flat. Like that. I'll hang on to these. I'll place those down on the floor as well. I'll put these here. Now, let me see. I don't want to really overpower it, but then once I get the greenery in, I think that will let me hold back on those. The greenery will help. Do I place in the blue? The blue. Let's see about these ones as well. I'll add those in later, but let's get these in. Again, I'll just manipulate the stem Just give it that natural look. Oops. Turn some of the leaves the right way round if some are facing the opposite way. So we're going to bring in, right, let me go behind here. Oh. So that leaf isn't facing the right way. I want it to be free. I don't want them all. Let me take that one off and glue it back on in the right way. Or the way that I'd like. I'm not saying it's the wrong way, but so it's facing forward. May have to do that with some of these as well. It's that one again, the same one. It must be just positioned like that. There we have it. And then I'll bring that one in here also. And I'm not chopping things like this. I'm leaving them on the longer stem on this one. I usually chop them down to get more out of them, but not on this one, guys. That's that one again. Yeah, my husband's ordered. We've got the log burner. My husband's ordered the flue pipe. And it's a kit where you've got everything in it that you need. Apart from, like, my husband wants to clean it up, the wood burner. So he's had to buy special stuff for it. So instead of bringing them together, they're bringing them separately. So, but it is what it is. Oh, I've just caught glue on there. I'll sort that out in a moment. My cat tried to sit on the gong last night, guys. He thought it was a bed that he could lie on. That was the one. Can't get that off. There we go. I'm going to place this the right way. or the way I'd like it. Wipe any excess glue off. Right, where's that? Right, there's the glue on the ribbon. So all I do, because I've got long tail ends, is just take that back off, that end bit. So I could have one there and then have one there, but I think if I placed one on the ends, I would cut this one in half. Save that. Because I don't want it to go all the way up or round here. I just want to keep that little bit of foliage just in blue, just peeking out. Let me just see where there's to place it. That might be a bit long, that stem. Let's take it back out. Take the glue off and then just cut it shorter. Let me put a bit of more of an angle on it. There. So that's just how I want that. So I don't want any more of the blue. I'll place those in slightly later because they are need. I think we are needing a bit of green. So let's start here because I like to incorporate things what's around on the ends to give the ends a finishing touch. And I don't mind that's just hanging like that. Just get the plastic off. I think I'm going to cut that one at a better angle. With this one, I go here, and I'm going to let that one just sit like that. Let's cut these. Right, I've got two with just one on, but the rest have two on. So I'm going to place those two together. And just get that little bit of glue string. Say little, I can see it going across. Here on the ribbon. So I think I want to bring some in as well. I don't just want it, you know, on the outside. I want to bring green in inwards too. I want just that to break that vibrant silver up a little and soften it. Put them two together. and one on the outer side. So I'm going to go out, in, like that. So I'm going to bring one here because I can see a gap just there. Oh, I brought that to the front. I wanted it at the back. Silly me. I'm not concentrating. There. That one's too low down, so set that off. Then we'll bring one in a little bit. Just to see whereabouts. I think about here, where the bow is. Bring it in. And I want one going out because the one here is in. So if I just place this one at the back, going out. Like so. Yeah, that just softens it up nicely. Let me just give those a bit more movement by bending the stem. Yeah, so it gives it just that little extra bit of movement. And softness. Is there anywhere I could put that? No, stick it, no, not. Might put it in my bag of oddments. So we've got that. Now let's have a look at our, just a few of those. I think they may hold, but they need to go where the blue is because there is only, they're all slim, so I don't want them being hidden behind like the ferns and the things like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Start with 4. So I'm going to bring one here, then one there, and there. No, there's 5. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So let's just cut these down. I'm bringing these slightly in as well. I don't want them hidden behind anything because they're very thin or slim. So I just place it in. Like that. Then one behind the bow again. I don't like to forget the bow. I don't mind if they slightly stick forward actually, or just to give that spiky look. I'm gonna just like as you can see there. I don't want no more of those. Yeah, just to give the spiky look, and then bring it just slightly inward like these. I may have to cut that one down. It's a bit long. We'll go just behind here. Like that. So we've got that effect. Let's just get rid of some of this glitter. Right, let's just check with this two stags. I could bring one in here and then one down there, so they're diagonally opposite each other. What about our poinsettias? How many should I place in? Not many. I don't think I'll use 5. 1. Go forward a minute. 2. I may bring 3 as a cluster, just as a cluster there, instead of spreading them, you know, individually around. I may just keep the 3 clusters together. So I'm not going to have 5. So they can go back. I think I've got about 30 of those in this colour. Pink. Oh my gosh, guys, I think about 25 in red, different types. Pink, it's got to be about 50 different poinsettias. Well, not 50 different, you know, sets, but individual stems. And then I've got greys. And then obviously blues and reds. And oh gosh, I've seen purple lilac on lily jades last night. Oh my gosh. Not last night. The other day. Karen would have seen them. Unfortunately, there was a clearance. So I watched it slightly later than it was on. So I wouldn't have got them. Somebody would have bid on them. She's got some beautiful poinsettias. I've even shown my sister last night, Lily Jade's site. My sister's not a florist. She's a horsewoman. She's got her own horses and that's her job. And she's even downloaded Lily Jade's floristry wholesales last night. She loves flowers. Let's then place one around here, just where around where the bow is. I don't want to hide the bow, that's the main thing. So let's get that fluffed up. So I've just placed them like that together. Let's have a look with the browns, guys. Look at that. That sets it off beautiful. And with the silver. And not just silver, the blue as well. Right, I may again, like I say, not use everything. But I do want to have some light. I will definitely be placing in the sage. I will definitely be placing this mimosa in. Let's have a look. I may place the odd one of those in, so we'll keep those. I'm not going to place any more of these in because you can see out of the big silver. And I want to place some of those in as well. I've got this little bit of silver left here. I wanted to get rid of these, so I may place them at the back somewhere. We'll see. I'll just keep them out. There's only 4 small pieces. So let's see about the stacks. It just so one there. I think it'd have to be opposite. No, that bottom one doesn't look right. Even if I just placed one in, that would look okay there. But then I could have one there. Oh, decisions. I'm going to make a 22-degree angle cut on this because it's much sharper for it to sit in. So let me just turn it towards myself, guys, so I can get this in. I don't want it just sticking upright. I want it at an angle. Oh no, that's leaning on its side. That's a bit too much of an angle. Let's take that off. I will bring get it in. It's not sitting right. No, I can't. So I'm going to leave them out. I think it's not sitting in. They're quite heavy. So then let's get these in. And they are push-ups, these guys, which is lovely. The leaf colour is beautiful. So I could use those in and around. I don't think I want any on the back, no. It's too much of a cluster. So I'm going to bring one and I'll just place this one in. I think they're better there. Yeah. So I'm just bringing it as a little cluster on the end. And then I'm going to bring one around here. Then I'll do another one here as well, because I may put one there and then one there. So what's missing out of there? Oh, nothing, that's how they are. Oh, I thought something was missing then. Let's just bend that over. And I'm going to cut them all. Let's bring a little cluster. Just there. I'm going to place a little cluster on the end here. Where's the other one go? There. Under here, let's move our ribbon. I think I may cut the tail ends a little bit shorter because they're hiding some of the things. Do it like that, tucking them in. I'm going to tuck them in like that. So now we've got those in, because you can see the blue here, I just want something to sit with it, what's not the silver or not the same blue, just to give again that lightness. Again, I do have these could go, I may not even use those actually, so we'll keep those out. And then I've got the silver as well. So I don't want to bring more silver in the centre because the poinsettias have got silver all the way around. And then you see the bigger leaf here. You don't see that one as much. But, and then you see these, but in the poinsettias are showing off more of that silver. So we'll just dot those around. So let's just cut a few of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do that. Or do I bring them behind the silver? Actually, I might bring them behind the silver. I might show the silver off a little because it's blue in front of it. Just that little wispy touch. I don't want them sticking far up. I want to keep within, you know, these are our highest ones. I don't want to go up to the height of those. Just place some of those around. Just going to do this all the way around. I'm doing them quite close because they are very light in colour. They're not going to look out of place by placing in too much. It's just softening, just the softening touches. And then I'll place this one. Around there. Just turn this around, guys. One. Around here. I think one more here. So that's all I'm putting in of the sage leaves. So that's those. Now I want to get in these. Oh, I've just pulled one out. So I definitely want them either here, or I don't want them at the end because you won't see them because of that little bit. I don't mind showing just a little bit of this because I think that adds, you know, a nice texture. So I want to be placing them slightly inwards. So that one would go around here. If I could just hold it. It's a bit big. That one just around there. One around here. Again, I'm just placing them. They're coming on the inside. Do I place that? Oh, it's moving. Here. And then one around here. And then just bring that like so. So they'll be sort of like that. One moment, guys, I think there's a truck just turned up. I can hear offloading something. Hiya guys, yes it was. Oh, I've just had to help the guy with it because it was so heavy. Oh, and I've had to sign for it, so because it was quite expensive, so they don't just bring it, you have to sign for it. Sign for the delivery. Right, I've put, before I started the camera, I've tidied up my desk, got rid of some of the glitter, and I've altered the camera because I was looking when I came in and it didn't seem to get as much on it as I wanted. So now I want to start and put these in. So I'm gonna, oh, here's my cat. He was outside when the gentleman arrived. And I'm gonna place that and just push it so it's slightly flatter. I've had to put the gonk away, guys, because like I said, when he was in here he wanted to lie on it, so I've had to place it away. That's 2. I don't want it getting in the way of a bow. Three like that, just 2 more. And my son made me a coffee, only because he was making himself something to eat. Four, and the last one. Where did I say around here? Because I don't want to be bringing them on the outer side. Let's just bend that one in a little. So that is those. Now, I want some of those in. I'm not going to bring those in, so we'll take those out. And let's have a look. To be quite honest, I don't think it needs. I may place the odd one in. Let's just place the odd one of these in with all the snow. Place one on the end again on this side. Just to give it that little bit of a finishing touch on the ends. Might bring one in there, because I've got a little gap here that I can see. Right, I'm not going to bring any more of those in because I don't want a lot in. And I'm going to bring some of these mimosa Just dot some around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut all these. I may bring some on the outer side. Let's just see. I think my husband's home. Oh, he's early. Unless it's the other delivery. I'm just going to pop these in on my awkward side, guys. I don't want them sticking out too far. I just want that little extra touch quite flat. There's a piece of wood there, what's bothering me? And I'm not placing these in any particular order. I'm just dotting them around. Let's have a look. Bring one here. Can't really see that one very well. I may have to put a longer one there. Did I bring one on that side, guys? No. I'll bring one under here. I've got one left. Where can we place this one? Here. So I've just brought those in. I'm not going to put any more of those ones in. I've decided. Let's just have a look. I may bring some of these on the outer side so I can get them used up. Now I'm going to bring these on the back, with them being long. Put a loose string off. Do I bring that one under there? Well, let me get the plastic off, guys. Just lift up these. Just have that one. Let's use them, Marley. I'm going to cut that one a little bit short. So we can have one coming out here. Bring that small one down there, but this is quite a long one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 6, and I don't want to waste any. It's awkward when you can't really see. Let me place that one in first. I may need to cut that one. Something's telling me here because there's a bit of a gap. So do I place just 2 of these in? Let's place these because there's a gap either side. I'm going to place them in the back as well, just behind the blue, because there's a gap. And because I've done it there, I need to do it here as well. Then if I cut these into 2, let's see, and then bring those in. I might bring these in just a little bit. Leave that dark a bit because the stems aren't long. Around here. Do I then, guys? Because I've got 2 left. Put a bit of silver on the ends and use these up then. Then I've got them out of the way. And that one. There. So that is what we have done for today. Just get rid of all my rubbish, all the glitter. You can have glitter on your bottom. So, let me just move you. So this is our project for today from a request of somebody who wanted it in like a dusky blues and silvers, just so it gives her an idea of what it could look like, or she may be able to do for herself. Again, she didn't say whether she wanted a full wreath or a crescent wreath, you know, half moon wreath. I didn't get that information. So, and she didn't say, you know, anything else really. So I thought, let's just do a crescent one. If she is a beginner, then you know, she won't have to do a full wreath and perhaps get, you know, confused or maybe frustrated with herself or anything. I try to take that into consideration, especially when people don't give me a lot of information. It's helpful concerning the colour scheme that they want, but if that's all they give me, then, you know, I do take it upon myself to just do it. So we've added in our baby blue eucalyptus. We've had some icicles in, a bit of snowy pine needles, some mimosa, some lotus heads. I think that's elm, guys. Some silver fern or tree leaf, some twine dusky fiddlehead fern, some beautiful big ferns, some blue eucalyptus, as poinsettias, and some sage leaves, and just these little ornaments that I had left, and obviously the bow that we created as well. So that's really all I've placed in. If I've missed anything, I'm sorry, but really there's not a lot of elements in. The thing that makes it look like there is a lot is because I've kept long stems and I've used big things, and then all just little oddments, well, not oddments, I could put these on stems, just little bits, just place them in to go with the colour. And then with these little bushy baby eucalyptus, and then adding these poinsettias, you know, looks like it's quite full. I guess if I took it apart, there wouldn't be as much as you think there. But other than that, and then sage leaves as well for a bit. So I've added things in just for a bit of movement, because I like that. I like wispy bits, because I find by having wispy bits, you know, my personal preference, that it gives that movement. Especially if it's in the wind and you know, it's windy and it's moving, you get the movement from the wispy bits here, all shaking. Let me cut that. I've got twigs. What? They're not. It's not as. I can't get it. It's some hard twigs and that. I think what. But yeah, it's not as. I think I may have just cut the bit that goes around the wreath. But other than that, you know, and add little stems in like this. You know, if you mix bigger head, either flowers and big lotus leaves, things like that, or big ferns, mix big with little, and then you know, you get a lovely proportion and balance with your arrangement. I could have gone bigger with the bow. I think I wish I would have done now, because it looks a little squashed. So I think I should have placed in everything and put the bow on last, so it sits on top. But never mind, learn by my mistakes. So but other than that, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and you love the dusky blue colour. I think it's a mixture between the ice blue and the navy blue. Well, not navy, but you know, just a bit darker than the ice blue. So so I think, you know, in all, I think it's a lovely colour. So I shall, I think, take that one down and place that one in the centre, because I think it's quite stunning. And I may bag that up and place it in a box for sale. So again, I hope you all enjoyed that. Please subscribe, share and like, and, you know, press that notification button so you'll get you know, be notified every time I do a video, and it comes on YouTube. And leave us a little comment. You know, it does help, you know, with the comments, as well as just giving us a like. And I will reply. I always will reply. because, you know, I'm honoured again. I've stated in the past that you take your personal precious time up to watch my videos, and that's very touching. So again, if you don't want to do it in blues, but you want silver and you want to do it with a different colour, then again you could do lilacs that look nice with the silver. That would look really pretty. You can get lilac poinsettias, things like that. Excuse me. Pinks and silver always look nice together. So you could go pink, grey and silver. You could go red and silver. If you wanted gold and silver, I've done one of those in the past, and they look stunning. They're very, very, I don't know the correct word, but sparkly and bright and joyful, and they just give off a lovely look, and very elegant as well. So, and with me adding these little brown lotus heads in, I wanted to do that because we've got the dark brown here on the wreath, and I think that sets it off lovely. So if you don't want to add lotus heads, you could put in your pine cones, or you don't even have to have those in, guys, or cinnamon sticks, or nothing really. So and just basically put your floral and your foliage in, and with or without a bow. It's your own choices, guys. Everybody has their own signature style. I've got my own signature style. It may be not what other people like, it may be not what other people do, but when I've posted it on a post that I'm in, a group that I'm in, I get a lot of comments about the way I do mine. Then again, I see other people doing theirs and I think, oh, that's beautiful. But I don't do, that's their signature style. And I think, we've all got our own signature style. If you think you haven't at the moment, don't worry, guys. I used to think like that. I don't know what I like to do best, and it comes along eventually. Some quicker than others. There isn't a time scale on when it does come, but when it does come, something will just pop in your head and you think, that's the sort of thing I like to do. And that's me, or, and that's what I did. That's me all over. That's the sort of thing I like. So again, you can't please everybody. And because everybody's got their own taste in, things that they like. So again, subscribe, guys, and share to, press that subscribe button, and then it'll get my business, noticed for people to see, on YouTube as they're searching for arrangements. And the more subscriptions and shares that I get and likes, the higher up the list that I go. And that means a lot to me. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Give it a go, because I know you all can do it. You may think you can't, but I know you can. And I'm sure it will look beautiful. So good health, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Take care. And whatever you're doing, enjoy. So I'll see you again tomorrow. All the best. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Right, so we'll have a closer look at it, guys, because it is a 4. So let's just move that. Let me take the cabling out. So as you can see, if I come back there, that's the whole of it. But then as I come closer, there's your lotus heads. There is your glittered fern. Isn't that lovely? From Lily Jades. And some more glittered tree leaf or fern. I'm not sure which it is. Then your beautiful poinsettias, with the glitter on as well. And then your beautiful bow. Look at that with the woven. Isn't that pretty? And then you've got your lovely baby blue eucalyptus. And your lovely, which I think is elm. And then you've got your little, what I call fiddlehead fern, which is the twine dusty fern. And then your beautiful soft sage leaves to soften it up with your little hairy, furry mimosa. And then just these little oddments that I placed in as well. And then your beautiful icicles. And then some pine needles, which are flocked. And I think, oh, and then the blue, as you can see, it's navy in the centre, but then it's like a dusky blue around the edging of your eucalyptus as well. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And if you give it a go, whatever colour, enjoy and have fun. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now and take care. I love you lots. Bye-bye.